Imagine watching your favorite football match. The crowd is screaming, the players are giving everything on the pitch. But what if I told you that some of these matches may have been decided before the first whistle even blew? Today, we're revealing the top 10 football stars and scandals linked to betting and match fixing. Some players were officially punished, some were only accused, and one shocking case changed football forever. Stay until number 1, because that scandal involved one of the biggest football countries in the world, and the truth is more shocking than most fans realize. Number 10, Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney was one of England's best strikers and a key player for Brentford. In 2023, the Football Association investigated his betting history and found that he had placed hundreds of bets over several years. It's important to understand one thing. He was not found guilty of match fixing. Instead, he was punished for breaking football betting regulations. The FA suspended him for 8 months and fined him. The punishment shocked football fans because Toney was playing some of the best football of his career. During the suspension, he trained alone, stayed fit, and publicly admitted his mistakes. When his ban ended, he returned to professional football, determined to rebuild his reputation. His case became a reminder that even betting on football can seriously damage a player's career. Number 9, Niccolò Fagioli. Niccolò Fagioli was considered one of Italy's brightest young midfielders. Everything changed when Italian authorities began investigating illegal betting activities. Fagioli admitted that he had placed illegal bets. However, investigators did not prove that he manipulated any football match. Because he cooperated with investigators and accepted responsibility, he received a reduced suspension of 7 months. He later spoke publicly about gambling addiction and encouraged other players to seek help before making similar mistakes. His story became one of the biggest football headlines in Italy. Number 8, Sandro Tonali, Italy. Sandro Tonali was considered one of Italy's brightest football stars. After helping AC Milan win the Serie A title, he completed a high-profile move to Newcastle United in the Premier League. His future looked brighter than ever. But in 2023, everything changed. Italian authorities launched an investigation into illegal betting activities involving several football players. During the investigation, Tonali admitted that he had violated football's betting regulations. It's important to understand one key fact. There was no proof that Sandro Tonali fixed any football match. Instead, he was punished for placing prohibited bets, which is against football regulations. The Italian Football Federation handed him a 10-month suspension, forcing him to miss almost an entire season in UEFA Euro 2024. Later, Tonali openly admitted that he had struggled with gambling addiction and agreed to participate in therapy and educational programs. His honesty earned respect from many fans, but the incident also became a warning that one mistake can put an entire career at risk. Number 7, Joey Barton, England. Joey Barton has always been one of English football's most controversial personalities. Throughout his career, he often made headlines both on and off the pitch. In 2017, the Football Association discovered that Barton had placed more than 1,200 football bets over a period of several years. Although this shocked the football world, he was never found guilty of match fixing. Instead, he was punished for repeatedly Number 6, Kynan Isaac, England. Unlike the previous names on this list, Kynan Isaac's case involved something much more serious. In 2021, investigators discovered suspicious betting activity linked to one particular match. They found evidence that Isaac had deliberately received a yellow card to benefit people who had placed bets on that exact event. After reviewing betting records, phone evidence, and other information, the Football Association concluded that the incident had been intentionally manipulated. Isaac later admitted his involvement. As a result, he received a 10-year ban from football, one of the toughest punishments ever given in an English betting-related case. His story showed that match manipulation doesn't always involve changing the final score. Sometimes, even a single yellow card can become part of an illegal betting scheme. Number 5, Paolo Rossi, Italy. Before becoming one of the greatest heroes in Italian football history, Paolo Rossi found himself at the center of one of Italy's biggest football controversies. In 1980, Italian football was shaken by the famous Toney scandal, an investigation into illegal betting and match manipulation involving several clubs and players. Rossi was accused of being connected to one of the suspicious matches. Although he always insisted that he was innocent and denied fixing any game, the Italian Football Federation suspended him for 2 years. The decision divided football fans. Some believed the punishment was justified, while others believed Rossi had been treated unfairly. When his suspension finally ended, very few people expected him to make a successful comeback. But football had one of the greatest comeback stories ever. At the 1982 FIFA World Cup, Rossi scored 6 goals, won the Golden Boot, won the Golden Ball, and led Italy to the World Cup title. His career proved that even after a major controversy, a player could still rewrite history. Number 4, Dan Tan, Singapore. Our next name is different because Dan Tan was not a football player. He was accused by international investigators of being one of the world's most powerful match-fixing organizers. Authorities believed his criminal network operated across Asia, Europe, Africa, and South America. According to multiple investigations, his syndicate targeted lower division matches, international friendlies, and even important competitions by allegedly offering money to influence results. Several football associations and law enforcement agencies investigated people connected to his network. Although legal proceedings around Dan Tan became complicated in different countries, his name remains closely associated with one of football's biggest alleged international match-fixing operations. His story showed that organized crime can threaten football far beyond the players on the pitch. Number 3, Wilson Raj Perumal, Singapore. Wilson Raj Perumal is one of the most well-known match fixers in football history. Unlike many others, Perumal later admitted his role in fixing football matches in several countries. He described how criminal groups allegedly approached players, referees, and officials to manipulate matches for betting profits. His activities reportedly affected clubs and international matches across different continents. After his arrest, he published a book describing how international match-fixing networks operated, giving football fans a rare look into the hidden world of illegal betting. His story became one of the strongest warnings about how vulnerable football can be to organized crime. Number 2, South Korean K-League match-fixing scandal, 2011. In 2011, South Korean football experienced one of the darkest moments in its history. Authorities uncovered a large match-fixing operation involving several professional players. Investigators discovered suspicious betting patterns, financial transactions, and evidence linking multiple footballers to manipulated matches. Many players admitted their involvement. Several received lifetime bans, while others faced criminal convictions. The scandal damaged the reputation of the K-League and forced football authorities to introduce much stricter anti-corruption measures. Even today, it is remembered as one of Asia's biggest football scandals. Number 1, Calcioscomesse scandal, Italy. Taking the number 1 spot is the Calcioscomesse scandal, one of the biggest betting and match-fixing investigations in modern football. Beginning in 2011, Italian police launched investigations into suspicious betting activity involving players, clubs, and criminal groups. Several footballers were suspended after investigations, while other individuals were cleared because there was not enough evidence against them. The scandal attracted worldwide media attention and raised serious questions about the integrity of Italian football. It also led to stricter betting regulations and increased cooperation between football authorities and law enforcement agencies. Although many years have passed, Calcioscomesse remains one of the most famous football betting scandals ever investigated.